Good morning, folks. How you doing? It's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning and it's already hot. So we used this New Holland yesterday, and it just don't like this. I dare say there's something quite simple. I do think basically what's happening. So just obviously before I say anything else, it's bringing the straw back down into the header. So it's somewhere, for some reason, it's dragging the crop back down. I adjusted the concave, I adjusted a few things, and in some areas, seeing like this bit here, it'd be all right. But then in the thin areas, see that bit there is a lot thinner than that bit there, and it's not quite as tall. You can see it's almost half the height. And see that there's only like short stems going in, and it's sort of the drum ain't getting it. And what I think with this, it needs to be like a mat. It wants to be a mat that's constantly fed onto the drum. That's how it works. Whereas with this, it's all getting smashed. The straw is short anyway, and it's all like crumbling. The straw elevator is pulverising it as it drags it up, and the drum ain't getting it, and it's all coming back again. I think that's what it is, and I think it's just these conditions. You know, I like the combine, but these conditions are just not suited, and it's a shame for the first time we used it that would happen to it. But then I was thinking, you know, let's try the Gleaner. You know, I wanted to get this working really, but it just, you know, I went around the field and it was just a struggle all the way around. It took me a couple of hours to get round. I kept on having to, you know, it's blocking up. I kept on having to stop and let it sort of feed round. I mean, you can see there, we've cut all that and it's left nothing on the ground. It's just pulverised the life out of it all. And, you know, unfortunately I couldn't, because I was concentrating on trying to stop it doing that, the cutting was just, I just couldn't get it, I couldn't set it up right, I couldn't get going. And, you know, it was all over the place. But then I said to the steward, we'll get the Gleaner out. And he was just like, well, if the yellow one won't work, the Gleaner won't work. The thing is with the Gleaner, you know, they're not ideal for every situation, but they're a very versatile combine. And I thought to myself, well, this kind of crop, it'll manage it because the drum is right behind the header and there's no elevator to the pulveriser. All he's got is that beater there, and the drum is just in behind there, so it feeds straight on. Sure enough, it really went for it. The only problem I did have was we had a new auger flight in made here, and we just managed to get it to rise up a bit. But you can see there, look, the auger flighting is very close to the bottom, and yeah, so unfortunately that was very close to the bottom, so just want to adjust that again a bit, I think. But that was crunching the grains as they were going past, so I think I've just about got it. When I was first cutting, all the grain was crushed. It was almost like milled, and I just managed to adjust all the height and everything on it. I'm going to have to do something with this in the winter, I think. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because it has helped a bit. I'm going to adjust, like I say, the quality of the sample. It ain't perfect, you know, in a sense it's clean, but there's nothing wrong with it apart from there's a few grains cracked now, whereas before it was a lot. So I'm just going to do another adjustment on this auger. I can just see that instead of lifting up, it needs to sort of turn back a bit, so that the auger runs down the centre of the tube, of the like trough that in the bottom of the combine to drag. That's where all the clean grain goes. And yeah, this elevator, it's difficult to get it to sort of sit straight. Yeah, well, I'm going to adjust the concave a little bit. You can't adjust the drum speed on this one, but it's never really been a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust open the concave a bit, because I noticed it's just maybe slightly over threshing, and that's on the thin bit, so I will open it up and we'll go. Yeah, so looking good. Yeah, I'll do some videos later, it working hopefully. So yeah, looking good. Hopefully we'll get all this cut. Catch up with you again. Bye.